Hello, my fellow YouTubers. It's me again, Carlita, the Spice Queen. I tell you one thing. I looked at the Real Housewives of Atlanta last night, and I tell you, they were just busy. Busy all the way through. I cannot wait to get started. Okay? But before we get started, let's like, hit that notification bell, so the next time I have some content, you'll be amongst the first to see it. Leave a comment. A comment, let me know, give me ideas of what you would like for me to say or a topic you might want to hear about or talk about. And share amongst all your friends, Facebook, your family, your friends. I need members. Guess what? In my last video, I believe I told you all I had 19 members. But now, guess how many I have now? I have 22 members. I mean, old girls moving up in the world. Okay? I mean, I know it takes time. I'm just kind of excited. I just want to be able to share, my ideas and everything with as many people as possible. But first, I want to give a shout out to a few people. Now, I follow quite a few people, and all these people that I follow on YouTube are my inspirations. These people has given me the inspiration to create and start my own YouTube channel. Now, the first one I want to give a shout out to will be Erica. Erica De Niro, smart, feisty woman who knows what she be talking about. Every time I look at her, I can't stop. She captured my ear. She captured my attention. And I don't mind going to have those frappuccinos at the Starbucks with her. And then the second one will be Rodney. Rodney the Voice. He's feisty. He's a funny guy. His laugh is infectious. I cannot stop. That man makes me laugh so hard, and I listen to him and agree with most everything Rodney said. Okay, and then the next one is the hustler of housewives. A cool dude who got some really, really good anonymous friends. He has a source to be reckoned with, and he's cool. So, and then last but not least, it will be Tisa Tells. I haven't seen her very much more. She has not been really, putting up posts in reference to the housewives. She has posts, but they're about different things. But she's pretty feisty. She's upbeat. She's energetic. All those kind of things. These are the things that gave me the strength. Well, not the strength, the courage. The courage is the better word to get my YouTube started. So my YouTube channel started. So I want to thank you all again and want to give you all a shout out. Okay? And so there. Now, let's get started. Right? Now, it started at Candy's house. Candy's house, she was there with her son, Ace. I believe Todd was in the background. She was there with Ace, and Ace was learning how to pronounce words. Everything. I don't know, was it Spanish or something? But he was pretty good at it. Ace is a smart guy. It's always a pleasure to see him. All her kids are beautiful. Okay, and then the second scene, the little snippet, they went to Sonia's house. Sonia's sitting there with her husband, Ross, and little Deuce. I believe they call him Deuce. Deuce is a little firecracker. Deuce is very, very energetic. Really he is. I seen him at Kenya's, Brooklyn's Tea Party when Sonia was having a time with him. That boy got a lot of energy, and he's a pleasure to see as well. Okay, and then so Kenya gets a call from Marlo. Marlo is in the mood. She wants to help Sheree. Sheree's in the dumps. She's not feeling well about what happened with her in Prison Bay. Tyrone, how he left her out there. Sheree's feeling pretty humiliated and everything. So Marlo called Kenya to suggest that they together come up with a way or something that could give Sheree a boost. get her up out of the dumps. Okay, so they decided a massage, somewhat of a pamper type thing, massage and everything, a pedicure, things like that. And Marlo decided to have it at her house. And as this conversation go on, and as we move down, you're gonna figure out, or you're gonna find out why Marlo was so adamant about having um, Sheree's little uplifting at her house. Okay, so Kenya was on board. Kenya, yeah, they were on board. So they're gonna plan that and everything. Okay, so the next scene, then they go to Sheree. Sheree's at home. She's with her daughter. Look like they're making a bed, making her bed or something. Sheree's really, she's not in a good place. I mean, you can see it and everything. And, she was just talking to her daughter. Her daughter was just doing what her daughter do and trying to uplift mom and tell mom, look, you know. But before I go into that, let me tell you this. It really stood out to me. And please don't get upset with me about it. I was looking at Sheree's confessional, right? Now, the hairdo drove me crazy. That, I don't know what that is up there, but the hairdo drove me crazy. I mean, really now, Drew has a confessional where her hair's got like a spinning top with something on top, but I'm wondering who does their hair. I mean, who lets them go out there like that? I mean, really, I mean, I am a stickler about hair. I mean, if you can buy it, you can paste it on, you got your own, use it, but that's not a good look. But let me just change the subject, because it's not about her hairdo. I mean, it's a mess. Okay, so as I said, she was talking to her daughter and everything, and so there. Okay, she's sad and down in the dumps, so we said that. Okay, now, the next thing they have is a Midtown. Kenya's in Midtown. Kenya is meeting Drew. Kenya and Drew are meeting. They're going to have lunch. Okay? They have a sit down and everything. Kenya proceeds to order food. The food, I guess, was pretty pricey because Drew is looking at the menu. And so the first thing Drew, I said, are you paying for this? Are you paying for this? And, Bravo shows the scene from season 13 where Kenya and Drew sat down and had lunch before. How Drew wanted to pay half of the check. How Kenya said, I don't split checks. So Drew asked Kenya, was she paying for it? Kenya said, yes, I am. I'm paying for it. I don't split checks. Okay, that was just funny. I just wanted to say that. Let me put my glasses on. I'm struggling over here. Okay. All right, so we did that. They're getting along. They're getting along pretty well, Kenya and Drew. Right. They're getting along. And so they talk. Kenya tells Drew about Brooklyn. That Brooklyn stayed with her dad in New York for the first time. I can believe that. Brooklyn is 3 years old. 3 years old, you mean to tell me out of all this time, 3 whole years, this is the first time she stayed with her dad overnight? Mark sucks. Kenya, listen. I hope that the next man that comes in your life, Kenya, you're such a beautiful woman. And I don't know why we be pulling these duds. But God, I'm praying to God to send you the guy that treasures the ground you walk on, that can love you and your daughter love you unconditionally. You deserve that. Mark is a joke. Okay? All right? Now, I know you went through some things in your life in reference to, being, with your, anyway, went through some things in your life. I have a daughter, okay? And has a father, of course, right? But he abandoned her, okay? So, no, I wouldn't, listen, my daughter turned out to be fine, but guess what the problem is? Now that she is grown, he has to have a relationship with her. He got to create a relationship where they've done it since then. But it's his loss. And it's not hurting your daughter, believe me. As long as you're there and give all the love that you need to give her, Kenya, she'll be okay. All right, so let's go to the next one. I mean, it sucks. He just make my blood boil. Okay, and so Drew wants to thank Kenya. She wants to thank Kenya for having her back with Ralph and everything. And so, Kenya said, she wasn't pleased with how he treated her, and that, she wanted to apologize in reference to that, in reference to, addressing her husband. So, well, she already apologized to him. So, so now Kenya wasn't pleased with the underwear situation in New York. The flaming underwear. I'm calling them flaming underwear. The buzz. The guys get to, this is crazy. Okay, no, so she wasn't happy about that. Okay, and so there. Then we go to Sanya's house. We go to Sanya's house. Oh, and one more thing. Before Drew and Kenya went their separate ways, Drew asked Kenya to unblock her. To unblock her on Instagram. So, it was funny, and Kenya acted as if, let me check. Okay, well, I forgot how to do that. So I just want to say, I didn't know she was, she was blocked. But, so anyway, let's go to Sanya's house. Sanya feels, she's, let's see, right. I'm sorry. Sanya feels Drew is fake and disrespectful. Okay? And they had a scene. They had a scene at the studio. Sanya's at the studio. Sanya heads a group called Mommy Nation. Okay? And looking for donations. The girls were ambushed. She invited Candy. She invited Kenya. And I believe it was Marlo. I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry. But I know she invited Candy, and she invited Kenya. And, just Candy and Kenya. That's it. And the ladies did not know that they were there to take a photo shoot to help push the drive of Mommy Nation and things that they do. And so Kenya was joking. Oh, you're going to have to pay me for this. I don't usually do this unless I'm getting paid. And Candy corroborated that about Kenya and everything. But they were having fun. It was in support of Mommy Nation. So, they were having fun, and they did it. The girls just went on and did it. Both of them are giving women, Candy and Kenya. So, if Sonya did any research on them, then she would have known. That's a given. They would have did that. So, they did that, and so then they show a scene. They go to Marlo's. I mean, it's just so much. So please forgive me. I'm going through this, and I'm just trying to give you all a little snippet. So Marlo calls Kenya. Marlo calls Kenya about the plans, about charade, event. Get charade out of the dumps type thing. She called Kenya to confirm that Kenya is on board and that Kenya will be there and things of that nature, right? But Kenya is sick. Kenya was coughing earlier that day. So Kenya's sick and she cannot attend. She cannot make it. She cannot participate in the uplifting of charade, but she did. She did send some items to Marlo's house by way of Drew. Okay, so I guess Kenya and Drew are really, got some friendship going on. Okay, so she sent the food and everything by Drew. So she explained it to Marlo on the phone, and then knock at the door. The doorbell ring. There's Drew. There's Drew there, and now Marlo has set up her place where purses, shoes, clothing, jewelry items, jeans, things of that nature. These things are supposed to uplift Sheree. I found it to be very tacky. And the reason why I found it to be tacky is because when Sheree did finally get that, well, you know what, let me not jump the gun. Okay, so Drew brings the food in there and everything. Everything, Marlo is checking and making sure everything is in place, and then boom, boom. She called Sheree, told Sheree there's a transportation. Marlo sent transportation to Sheree's house to pick her up to bring her to her house. At this point, Sheree doesn't know exactly what to expect, right? So Sheree gets in the vehicle. It takes her to Marlo's house, and once she gets there, okay, now when she get there, I tell you, Marlo done set up the scene like a boutique, okay? Sheree gets in there, and you know what Marlo does, and it's so freaking tacky. Instead of giving her something to uplift her spirits, Sheree ended up spending $11,000. And now, I don't know for sure that Sheree really paid that, because Sheree don't really like to pay, contractors. But it was just so tacky. You're going to have her come to your home, and you're supposed to be uplifting her, and you're going to get her to buy your clothing that you wore. I mean, come on, it's so tacky and ghetto. Yes, I said it, ghetto. Very disrespectful. But anyway, and I'm sure Sheree felt the same thing. That Marlo was a mess. Okay? So, but in any case, she get in there, Sheree, they eat. She had that woman buy her stuff, and I mean, she's supposed to get a pedicure. She's so damn petty that she asked the pedicurist if he can do one foot, one of her feet, and one of Marlo's feet. Can't even let the woman even have a pedicure to herself. No, not Marlo. Please. Okay, so enough said with that. Because I don't know, getting to my feelings today. All right, now. So that was a bust. For me, that was a bust. Okay, so Tanya and her mom is at an international grocery store, getting the items, the ingredients, in preparation for the cooking class, the cooking tutorial, headed by Sonia's mom, Jamaican. Okay? And what's going to be on the menu is, I think she said, what was it? I think I got it down as I read further. Okay, now, all right, so they're at the grocery store. They're getting the stuff, the items, to get ready for the class. Okay, then they, Drew uninvites herself. Drew uninvites herself to the upcoming cooking class in Tanya's house in retaliation. Okay, so, Sonia. Sonia had invited Drew to an event, and I forget what wanted to come to me. But then she called her and invited her to the cooking show, or was it a cooking show? But in any case, because I'm sorry, wherever it is, Drew disinvited herself to the, and I got to look back up on that because I did so much. But she disinvited herself, to an upcoming cooking class in retaliation to Tanya for what Tanya had did previously. So it was a cooking class. Okay, Sheree's at home. Okay, I did that part. She was at home eating chips. Marlo's send the transportation to pick her up. Okay, I'm so sorry. There you go. Okay, 11:15. Marlo's giving love in that time. Okay, yeah. One more thing let's go back to the Marlo and Sheree thing. Marlo was giving love advice to Sheree. talking about Prison Bay, Tyrone. Marlo was giving love advice. Marlo has never had a love on that show. She has never had a boo, a beau, or nothing. And I thought it was really, really funny that she's the one giving her some type of uh, love advice. Pretty much saying, after all that she said to Sheree, it did nothing. Sheree is totally whipped. She's whipped by Tyrone. He did the whip appeal on her. He did the whip appeal on her. Okay, gosh, this is probably the worst video ever. But okay, so Marlo talks about Candy. Wow, Sheree is there. Okay, we'll go back there. Marlo talks about Candy, and Candy. She's saying Candy has been around the block. Marlo's talking about Candy to Sheree. Said Candy has been around the block throughout Atlanta. Sheree is sitting there agreeing with her. Sheree just gets on my neck. Yeah. She's reiterating what, just confirming what Marlo is saying about Candy. I mean, you don't bite the hand that feeds you. I mean, this woman has supported you, Marlo. And Marlo, every time I turn around the corner, I mean, it just gets worse. You are, come on. I mean, it's so bad that I don't get your point. I don't even get your point because nothing you say out your mouth about anybody moves anyone that I know of because they know you're lying. Or you're lying, but if you're not lying, you're just doing it on Mad Day to hurt somebody. I mean, you weaponize information that your friends share with you, personal things you know about people. You weaponize it to hurt them. Girl, stop it. Oh, gosh. Okay. I know what happened, how I got thrown off the last time. It's just that at Marlo's house when Sheree was there, they showed a little snippet of Tanya and her mom at the store. Then they went back to Marlo and Sheree at the house. That's what happened. Okay, that's why I ended up seeming like I was confused. Okay, so Sonia's family, they go to Sonia's house. Sonia's family is at the house. They're getting things together. They're setting things up. The ladies arrive. Kenya arrives. Candy and Mama Joyce. Mama Joyce is in attendance. Now, Sonia did not invite. Now, Drew wasn't supposed to be coming because Drew called and just invited herself. Sonia never invited Sheree or Marlo. They showed up. But anyway, they didn't show that Sonia was concerned about that. Excuse me. But, yeah, so the ladies arrived. Candy arrived. She brought Mama Joyce with her. Okay, Sonia's asking the ladies, asking the ladies to wind up or do something like that. She gives them all aprons, to get ready for the class. Now, what's on the menu? Curry chicken and brown stewed chicken is on the menu. That's what they'll be cooking at the cooking class headed by Sonia's mom, who apparently cooked very, very well. Sheree is upset with Candy at Sonia's house. She's upset with Candy because Candy did not come rub her back in reference to Tyrone, the situation. Candy explained to her, blah, 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 in a good way that she feel that it probably would have been inappropriate to confront her, just bother her, at that point. Because sometimes things can be so bad that you don't want to talk to nobody. You're humiliated, and so Candy, she knows that. But anyway, so she wants to start off. Sheree wants to start it with Candy. Okay, and it's just ridiculous. So right, so after Candy explained it to them, Marlo started with her bull crap. After they found out they weren't even invited there, right? After finding out that they were not invited, Sonia told them that no, she did not invite them. It was asked, and Sonia explained to them why, but they weren't having it. And then Marlo gonna say something about, well, Kenya this or Kenya that or this, that, and another. Marlo and Sheree double teams Kenya about this and about that, and Kenya's like, Kenya was sick. Okay, that's what we're talking about. Kenya was sick at home. She was not trying to come and infect anybody else. She did not know exactly what she had. Okay, she was in full glam because she was supposed to do a type of photo shoot or something of that nature. And they're questioning her. I don't have to answer no questions to nobody. I'm a grown-ass woman, okay? So if I did not make it, I did not make, like, I don't have to lie about nothing like that. You don't lie about your health. Kenya don't do too much lying. I'm serious. And everybody perfect, but she, no, she don't do much lying. But anyway, so they try to double team her like that, and they get in this woman's house. So I've been having a little heated discussion with Kenya. Marlo is fed up, so she asked Sheree to accompany her. Walked off in this woman's house and don't even know where she's going. Walked off in her house with nothing like a backyard area and everything, and had a seat. And they go out there and sit down, talking about Kenya and different things, about. I'm just disgusted with her, but how dare they? And no, one thing. When they were in there before they went outside, out back, and then the argument, Mama Joyce had to break them up. Mama Joyce had to put them in their place. Y'all just stop that bull crap going on up in here. It's so elementary, okay? It was a mess, okay? And yeah, she had to break that mess up. As I said, I'm just looking over my notes here. I don't want to miss anything. Okay, yeah, so Marlo and Sheree double team Kenya, questioning her, and Marlo asked Kenya for some type of receipts to corroborate the fact that she was sick. It's crazy stuff. As if Kenya was lying. Come to find out, Marlo and Sheree were not invited. I already said that. Drew was there for. Okay, now, Drew ended up showing up. Okay, Marlo's talking about Candy, mommy's daddy, saying that Candy was blah blah blah. I mean, just Kenya was a video. She's saying this stuff on the outside of this woman's house. This is a conversation Marlo was having with Sheree. Said that she out there talking about Candy. Talking about Candy, baby daddy or something, nothing. Said Candy was a that HOR thing, and she been through the block. Kenya was a video, scoundrel, like that. I mean, Marlo, how can you even try to say anyone is WHORE? You are an escort, okay? So you've been around the block. You have done some things, okay? So don't try to act like you some type of pure angel, some type of virgin, okay? You are an OG, all right? So stop trying to make Candy and Kenya look like they are these dirty women out there that don't have no kind of morals or anything. You don't have no integrity. Your integrity is shot. Okay, you're the one out there doing them kind of things that you want to say these girls are doing for free. You got it wrong. You are what you are claiming them women to be. And you need to stop it. Okay, so no matter what you say or what you do, it's just not coming off right, Marlo. So you need to repent. Okay, you have a past, right? When them people start talking about you and what you did to that young lady, right, in the past, you get all in your feelings. You don't want them to be, keep throwing in your face. Why do you think it's okay for you to walk around and continue to call these women those kinds of names? I don't understand it. And I don't like the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And Bravo really, really need to. I'm serious. They need to come up with a situation because this is ridiculous. And I can't believe that Marlo didn't deserve a peach. Yeah, I said it. As soon as she got that peach, she started smelling herself. She's biting the hand that feeds you. Candy does nothing but help people. That's all I've seen. Okay? Ain't no one's perfect, and I'm sure she have a way about her and another side to her. But what I've seen for the most part is that she has had your back. And what you have done to her and said about her out there in the public here lately, it is disrespectful and dishonorable. Okay? Alright? If I were Candy and I were Kenyan them in the future, okay, I would refuse to work with you. I would tell Bravo, look here, enough is enough. I will not work with her. I will not film with her. Okay? Kenya should get on board. And whoever else. Marlo, don't think you having that peach solidify your spot. You have to be able to work with these ladies. You will have to be able to work with these ladies. Because, see, don't one monkey don't make no show. You got to be able to compromise, get along with these women. And doing things like the way you going to call everybody whores all around the place. And saying people sleeping on people. How dare you? I mean, who do you think you are? Really? I'm serious. Candy Barris, Kenya, Summer Moore, Jew, and whoever else want to get on the bandwagon need to, alienate her. Don't work with Marlo. If Marlo is going to continue to be disrespectful and combative and just out there like that, you all do not have to be subject to that. You do not, okay? Because I know I would not. I am highly disappointed in that woman, and I'm sorry that I'm taking this time out to even discuss it. I'm just to discuss it because I am just so disgusted about it. Okay, now I'm not gonna rant too much about it because like the woman makes my skin boil because I can't believe she says the things that she said out of her mouth. I find nothing attractive about her at all, and I don't mean physically. I mean mentally, verbally, nothing is attractive. She's fake, phony, okay, and an opportunist. Okay, she suck up and kiss up and brown nose to people that can help her when it's convenient. Remember before Nene left? She was all up Nene's derriere. Okay, and then Nene left. It didn't take her long to jump on Kenya's bandwagon. Right? She got that peach candy, helped her. She done turned state and on all of them. She done she did a whole damn 360. And just, not 360, but she done changed and turned her back and just think like she the shit or something. Anyway, enough said. Okay, I don't want to get all upset. Alright, so pretty much that's all I have. And I apologize for the rant and rage, but I just can't take this woman. I'm trying to work on having longer videos and everything. So when I leave here, I'm going to do my research. What I go in, and not only that, the next videos will be my word on the curb. My word on the curb videos are videos where I go and read read articles. So that's the word, and that's the word on the curb. I go read articles of people that are trending, mostly. But I almost always want to do a Megan Thee Stallion. That's my girl. I'm dedicated to her as I am dedicated to Kenya Summer Moore. Okay? So out of reality TV, it will be Megan Thee Stallion. I appreciate that young woman. I think she's doing really, really great. And that's just basically it. So my next video will be Word on the Curb. Oh, and I like Fallon Pina. Boy, I wish she would come back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. I really do. Fallon Pina. So she's been out of the news lately. She has not put up any videos lately. I've been looking for something on her, but I have not been able to find anything. It's like, I guess they're taking a break or something, but I do look forward to her book coming out. And by the way, speaking of books, I am an author, believe it or not. I am an author, and I have a book, and I will probably after my 100th video, I'll introduce my book. It's been, let me see, it's been a year since it's been published. So enough about that. I'll do it on my next video. So please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so when my next video do come out, okay, comment. Please leave comments. I mean, I know with this particular video, I did a whole lot of stop and going, you know, because I'm thinking there's emotions and all this kind of thing. All right, but share, please share with your friends, your family, Facebook, Instagram, the people all over the world. Carlita needs spicers. Please, I need spicers, need people to become my members. And give me some spice. Okay, give me some ginger, give me some nutmeg. That's what I expect the spices. And ginger, nutmeg is comments. The ginger and the nutmeg and the Earl Grey is comments. That's why I would like my spicers to give me comments, spicers, okay? So, without further ado, I'll see you on my next video.